Getting new collectibles is fun, and sharing them with an audience is even more fun. Welcome to Mail Time, where I take 6 packages bundled into the same genre of collectible, for my personal collection or for my for sale trade box, and I share those pickups with you. These include football, basketball, hockey, baseball, wrestling, Formula One, non-sport related stuff, comics, movies, music, and video games. Let's see what we got this episode. What's up everybody, Frank AZHB Collectibles here with a Mail Time. This is a special movies Mail Time. I have 6 packages as usual. And I have a great background. This is my first episode, in fact, of movies. I do collect some movies, some VHS, some DVD, some Blu-ray. But yeah, let's hit this background, a little Ghost in the Shell. The second one here, the special edition VHS, is the one that I had when I was growing up. This is my all-time favorite anime movie. Came out in 1995. The technology on it is amazing. The cell work is absolutely amazing. The storyline is great. It is not for children. The storyline is way too complicated for most kids to understand. There's politics involved, a lot of action. There is some nudity in it, but it's mainly like how a shell is built. If you are not familiar with the movie, a shell is just it's a body that you can put a human brain in, and then you can use that shell. So Ghost in the Shell is kind of a play on soul in the body, I guess, or brain in the body or something like that. So a fantastic movie. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. And I know I'm blabbing here, but the first copy, this one that I found most recently, is the Japanese subtitled version. I did not have that. I had the English dubbed special edition version. So, and then yeah, I got a DVD here. So I do have a decent Ghost in the Shell collection when it comes to like cards, toys, movies, all the above. But I hadn't really been like collecting all of like the DVDs and the VHSs up until recently. I had a couple of them, but yeah, I'm probably going to be getting a lot more, especially in these packages. All right, starting off, so here in Arizona, we have a local media place, records, CDs, movies, video games, called Zia Records, and I picked up here, this is a package that I picked up from Zia Records, a number of items. So yeah, 2 for $3, pretty cheap. A lot of these I'm going to have to like buy new DVD cases for or clean them up as best as I can. When I can see top things like that, when I can see like the original DVD sticker, I'm going to want to keep that on this case. So I'll try to clean up this case as best as I can. I am a Matrix fan. Of course, not all of them were absolutely amazing. There is Reloaded as well. So the original trilogy is good. A lot of people don't like the third, or it's in some cases the second film. I like them all. I don't think 2 or 3 even touches the first one, but I am a fan, so thought I'd pick those up. I can't even remember whether I have the original or not on DVD. I used to back in the day. All right, next up. All right, and these two kind of go together. Here is Pi and Requiem for a Dream. So the first movie ever majorly produced, I should say, by Darren Aronofsky, and his second, which is the director's cut. Recently, there was like a 25th anniversary of Pi, and there was a one on Pi Day 2023, and my girlfriend had never seen the movie before, so we went to go see it in person at a theater. It was in North Phoenix. I had to drive from the East Valley, but it was worth it. We watched the film, and then live in LA, they were filming a Q&A with Darren Aronofsky and some of the cast. Well, at the location here in Arizona, there was one of the actresses who was in this film. So when they were having some trouble getting the live feed, she kind of stepped up and started talking to us about the film, and it was just weird because we had just watched it, and here we are like, oh wow, there's an actress of the film like talking to the whole theater. So that was really cool. Eventually, the Q&A and feed came through, and we just watched like a recorded version that was sent over. But it was really cool. Great movie. I kind of went off on a rant there. This video is probably going to be a little long. This is about a guy who finds out what pi is, like the number. And so he has a bunch of people kind of coming after him and trying to figure out what it is for various purposes, religious purposes, financial purposes, and as well as like the whole spiral of how he got there and how he figured it out and what it does to him as well. So super weird. Aronofsky is like a really, really weird director. If you've ever seen Requiem for a Dream, same director, fantastic movie, won a bunch of awards. Jared Leto, Ellen Bernstein in this movie is absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is about like the downward spiral and depressing nature of drug addiction and abuse, and what it does to a man, his mom, his girlfriend, his friend, his friends. It's wild. Do not watch that movie while depressed. All right, so that was the first one. I got a bunch of stuff from Zia. So they were all separate occasions. So you guys know, those of you familiar with the channel, I wait till I get 6 packages before I open it. So a lot of this stuff has like been sitting around for a really long time. All right, so here's the Zia purchase. All right, so sealed copy of the DVD of Ghost in the Shell. So pretty cool. Not something you see every day, but very, very cool. Happy to have this entire lot here. This is the day when we hit Zia, when me and the girlfriend hit Zia, I just did nothing but pick up Ghost in the Shell stuff. So here is the Scarlett Johansson movie, which I did like. It is definitely not as good as the 95 movie, or the manga for that matter. It's got a slip cover, which is cool. I still liked it for what it was. It's not... It may not be as good as the anime or the manga, but like, I don't know, they stuck some money into it. There are a lot of homages back to the original, so I kind of like it for what it is. You know, some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it. It is what it is. And then a series, which is a different timeline here. We got Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, DVDs 3, 6, and 7. So Standalone Complex was a good series. It had, I think, two seasons before they they eventually did a different series. They've done many series of the Ghost in the Shell as well. I do like the series. The series is, I guess. I don't really like them as well as I do like the 95 standalone movie. You don't have to watch one to watch the other or anything like that either. Obviously, you still want to watch something in order, whether it be if you're going to watch a series, watch it starting at episode 1, etc. But I don't know, if it's like new person coming in, you want to see the concept, watch the 95 movie. Which is funny because the Wachowski siblings who made The Matrix were heavily influenced by Ghost in the Shell. There are so many things when you watch like the Matrix movie, you're like, wow, that's straight ripped out of Ghost in the Shell. This is also Zia. I think this is our last Zia package. So there's a bunch of things in here. All right. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So the greatest sequel of all time. This is cool. Ultimate Edition DVD. It's in a dual case. So very cool. I don't know what extras are in here. It's still taped. I haven't even opened it yet. So there's probably some cool extra features in some of this. $2. I mean, this is why it's great to collect movies and physical media. Nowadays, everybody is attached to their streaming services. But I have a home server, so I just put movies and series on the home server, and I can play whatever I want. And oops, Looks like I picked this up. Widescreen edition. They are both widescreen edition. One has a green top and one has a gray top. So I don't really know if there's a tremendous amount of differences. If there's something like legitimately different, I may keep one or the other, or maybe I'll just take whichever one's in better shape. But didn't realize I got that twice. And 300. Who doesn't like this movie? Absolutely amazing. It's a great acting, fantastic special effects. I don't really like everything Zack Snyder does, but this movie, he did it right, in my opinion. I do like the slow-mo action sequences, and yeah, fantastic movie. All right, movie from Walgreens. So I just stuck it in an old bag that I had, but Walgreens had some DVDs. It was very tough for me to pass up some Kill Bill Volume 2. Little Quentin Tarantino stuff here. I love Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Is there a theme here? I mean, there's some drama when it comes to like Pi and Requiem for a Dream, but other than that, it's like action, action, action. Ghost in the Shell is, I would say it's an action. It's just, Ghost, at least on the anime side, Ghost in the Shell has so many more. It's like a million different genres. It's kind of hard to pin down. There is some drama involved, but I think it's all mainly based in action, so whatever. Movie gift from girlfriend. All right, what did she get me here? Yes. Oh. Okay, so it's funny, I got this widescreen edition 300, and I got that for $2 at Zia, as you can see, but my girlfriend had this in her collection, and she was getting rid of it, and I wanted it. So 2-disc special edition with a slipcover of 300. So now I have 2 different versions of it, different cover too, which is kind of cool. Not only on the slipcover, but whatever. All right. There was a time on one of these monitors behind me when I was living at my old place where I just had 300 on a 24-hour rotation. So I've been known to do that sometimes. On some of my favorite movies, I've actually had Ghost in the Shell on a rotating, it's always on. So I can always just kind of look up while I'm working and see a particular scene of the movie. All right, last one, movie gift Chelsea. So my girlfriend gave me another movie. Oh, so this was another thing. It was in her personal collection, and she was gonna trade it in, and instead she gave it to me. So yeah, Ghost in the Shell 2: Innocence. I did like this movie. A lot of people did not like this movie. I thought it was great. It's probably not. I'm not gonna say it's disappointing because I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm not one of those crazy harsh critics on everything. It depends, I guess. It's all so subjective. I did like this movie, but it wasn't the same genre and format that people expected from Ghost in the Shell. From the first one in '95. I mean, this was released much later too, 2004. So I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the original, obviously, but still happy to have. That is the haul. So we got 3 Matrix movies, 2 Darren Aronofsky films, 2 different versions of 300, widescreen and a special edition. Kill Bill Volume 2, which is sealed, but I think it's been resealed. I don't know if it's actually like fully brand new sealed. Oh, it says previously enjoyed on the back, so they probably just re-wrapped it, re-shrink wrapped it. We got the greatest sequel of all time in T2. Yeah, tons of Ghost in the Shell stuff. The standalone complex, 3 of those, the American-made movie, a sealed copy of the '95 original, and the sequel movie that came out in 2004. So pretty good haul. I'm excited. I finally got these out of a bag, and now I can take photos of them, clean them all up, take the stickers off, see what I need to replace cases on, and then put it on my shelf, on my media shelf. I like physical media. If you want to see more of my collection of physical media, including like music and video games, as well as my other normal stuff, trading cards, comic books, stuff like that, check out the Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. And yeah, I post on there 3 to 5 days a week, depending on how busy I am and how many videos I release. I've been pretty busy lately, so but who knows, by the time you watch this, I am so backed up on mail time videos. You may see this 3 or 4 months from the time of recording. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of day. I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.